Potassium humate from mineral sources, flakes, powder, or granules, which is better? How should you choose? Hello everyone, has this question troubled many of you? This video will explain it clearly. Let's start with a small experiment. Watch and listen as we go.
Here are 3 cups of tap water I prepared in advance. First, we pour these 3 products of different forms into the water, and everyone can clearly see that their dissolution rates are different. Now, seeing this, I believe everyone will have a question. Why are 3 shapes of products produced with the same ingredients? Let's look at the first one first. Powder. It has the fastest dissolution rate, can quickly integrate into water or fertilizers, and has high absorption efficiency. It is suitable for flood irrigation, drip irrigation, foliar spraying, or small-scale planting. However, its disadvantage is that dust will drift into the air during use, which not only pollutes the environment, but also affects the human respiratory tract when inhaled. Long-term storage can lead to caking, and it is inconvenient to transport, even with intact packaging. Transportation jolts will generate dust. Additionally, it is relatively expensive. Next is the second one, granules. It has a relatively slow dissolution rate, is suitable for mechanized fertilization in large area farmland, and is often used as base fertilizer or top dressing for fruit trees. No prior dissolution is required, and it is best to spread it directly before or after rain. However, its disadvantages are that it needs to be kept away from fire sources during transportation, and the effective cycle is long. Multiple uses are required to achieve obvious results. For crops with shallow and sensitive root systems, such as leafy vegetables, strawberries, directly burying the granules may cause root burn due to the rapid local release of nutrients, but its price is relatively low. Finally, let's look at the third one, Flake Potassium Humate from mineral sources. It has a moderate dissolution rate, high density, is not easy to absorb moisture and cake, and is convenient for storage and transportation with little loss. It is suitable for long-term storage. For large-scale planting, it needs to be soaked and dissolved in advance, but it is best to prepare and use it immediately. However, its disadvantage is that sufficient dissolution must be ensured to avoid clogging drip irrigation pipes, and its price is medium.
Alright, these are the 3 different types and forms of mineral potassium humate and their respective uses. There isn't one that's better than the others. It mainly depends on the application scenario. However, my suggestion is to just use mineral potassium fulvate directly. Although it's more expensive, it can save you a lot of trouble, and it's also very convenient to transport. Do you understand now, watching from your screen?